Well, hello, my friends, and welcome to my hobby home. My name is Cathy. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to be going over our updates. I don't have really a lot to go over this week because mainly what I was doing was my Patchwork Poetry quilt, and I do have an update on that. But first, let me show you what I picked up this week. This week I was able to pick up my Starly quilt. I have not bound it yet, and it is quite large. I have to unfold it here for you guys. But see, it has been quilted. Look at those big flowers on there. Is that not beautiful? But let me see if I can back up here enough. I will stand up and show you guys. And this is the backing that I did. I think the backing is beautiful. This is one of the pieces. You'll see right there, that blue right there. That is what I'm backing it with. This is from the Stitched by, I think it's Victory and Company. I think that's pretty certain that's who it's by. But I'm not going to fold it all the way up. I'm just going to try to get it smaller because it is quite large and I don't really want it laying on the ground. But this is my quilt that I did or started at the retreat with Kristen with Icy Stars Quilting. This is the quilt that we were doing. And I guess it's kind of funny that the main quilt I'm working on now, let me get this over here out of my way. The main quilt that I'm working now is another one that I'm doing with Kristen. So that is the quilt that I've picked up. I do need to bind it. I'm hoping to bind it this week. Maybe it'll be done this week. The next thing that I have an update on, I have not been able to cross stitch this week. I have not been able to do my diamond painting. I haven't done anything but my Patchwork Poetry quilt. And I will just show you a bit of it. I'm not going to show you the whole thing. But this will show you how many rows I have. I have, looks like 6 rows put together on it. So let me just hold that up here. So you can see, these are the colors. So you can see, that way it's still kind of a secret as to the pattern, because you can kind of start seeing the pattern making itself known. So I think that's going to be a beautiful quilt. And I will show you. Here is all my fabrics. That is all my fabrics, cut, trimmed, ready to sew. I have my 7th row already. I sew them 2 by 2, and then I start sewing them together. I have been sewing some today, not a lot today. My husband is at work and my kids are doing their things. So I'm not with family today, but that's okay. Now, the next thing I want to bring you guys to is what is upcoming. Now, if y'all seen my videos this week, you know I got all kinds of things going on. But I do have 2 projects that are coming up. And one of them is I want to catch up with my brown bag mystery. I have 2 clues right here that I have not cut out yet. once I get this quilt top sewn together and get it ready to go to Miss Dee Dee, I will start working on that one. But once I get that done, I have a new sew along to do, and it's quite exciting. It is a Poppy Cotton block of the month, and this is the pattern. I have never done anything Poppy Cotton. I didn't really know Poppy Cotton existed. This was gotten this week at a local quilt store called the Haberdashery. So I'm quite excited about doing that. This week has been still a lot of resting for me. I've sewn when I've been able to. I'm hoping, I am going back to work. Actually, when you see this, it's going to be today. I will be going back to work on Monday. I'm hoping that everything will go fine. I was told it would take me 4 to 6 weeks to be back to 100%, and I'm only 2 weeks in. I'm only a week without pneumonia, so 2 weeks in, so hoping we'll be doing it good. But guys, let me just tell you, I didn't tell you what fabrics these are. These are Anna Maria Horner fabrics. Some of these are from her Brave line. I think these are from, wait, no, these aren't Brave. I'm trying to think which ones were Brave. I have some that were from her Brave line. This green was from her Brave line. I think this yellow was from her Brave line. But anyway, I'm using several of her different lines of hers to make this quilt. Like I said, I am 6 rows put together. I'm working on the 7th. There is 18 rows to complete. My goal was to try to have this done by the 22nd. That's not going to happen. But I'm still trying to get it done fast. So my deadline is May 22nd. I wanted to give enough time for my long armor to get the quilting done, and then for me to bind it. So with that, I don't want to cut my time for long arming too short. I want to allow Miss Dee Dee plenty of time to get it long armed. So I'm going to be sewing every moment that I have. I may get some cross stitch done during the week, because during the week it is really hard for me to sew. But I do, in the evening when I'm winding down, I do sit with my cross stitch and do some cross stitching. So I hope to have some of that done this week. Don't believe I've had any blocks come in. We've had all of our cotton cuts done. We're still good on cotton cuts. The Carnival and the Tree of Life. I think I am going to not do the next cotton cut, because I do have so much going on and I have so many projects I want to do. So I'm probably not going to do the next one. I was told that the next one's going to be called Wild West, I think. I guess I really do need to see what their colorways are going to be if I decide to do it or not. But I think right now I'm probably not going to do the next one. My subscription boxes. I am going to be decreasing the subscription boxes that I receive, because I don't have time to work the projects in them right now. I have too many projects already going, and these are other projects that are just adding to it, and I just don't have time for them. Plus, I'm wanting to do a string quilt. I have not started doing the string quilt yet, but that is up on my table to get started. So I want to, because I do, this week I did get the fabrics to finish the pressed flowers, the Fat Quarter Shop pressed flowers, that block of the month for that. I did get some fabrics to finish that quilt top up. And then our next one, Peaceful Basket, starts, I think, this month or May. I think April, we got our April. I don't remember how those come. I know I've already paid for it. So I think the next one box I get will be the Peaceful Baskets. And so I actually have 2 things coming from Fat Quarter Shop right now. But once I get them in, I'll show them to you guys, and hopefully we can get them done. But my primary activity is this quilt. I want to get this done. I have a particular person in mind that will be getting this quilt, and I hope she enjoys it. So guys, if you like this type of video, well, before I tell you all this, I do need to tell y'all another thing, another update. I will be separating my cooking videos to another channel. It is going to be called My Hobby Home Eat to Live Edition. This is going to entail my journey of taking control over my health conditions. I hope if that's something that you would like to see, I will have, I'm not going to say weekly weigh-ins and stuff like that, but I will be doing a lot of research. I have been, I'm not going to say, I'm piddling in this for about a month or 2, and I want to bring you guys along. But I am going to be doing I guess the term they put on it is ketovore/carnivore. I am going to be eating vegetables, but I have done an elimination diet to where I know what affects me bad. Peas affect me really bad. So I'm even having to change how I do my garden because of this. Because normally I would plant peas, I would plant tomatoes, and tomatoes are absolutely horrible on my system. So that's something else. I may plant some little cherry tomatoes, but my goal is to go as close to organic and raw. Not raw food. I don't eat raw food. Well, I do. I eat vegetables raw. But I'm going to try to go as organic and as low processed as I possibly can. Because it seems my body likes it better when I'm not eating so many processed foods. So I will be starting a new channel. I believe it is going to premiere probably next Sunday. Not this, well, this is Monday when you're seeing it, so Sunday. It should be premiering on Sunday. My goal is to have an intro video so you know what my plans are, and then to have some recipes, demonstrations for you, just kind of showing some of the things that, like things I keep in my fridge, that helps me. Now, am I going to be 100%? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Every now and then I may eat some potatoes or fries. But if y'all want to know more about it, I will put it in my community tab once it does go live. So if you're interested in it, you can go check it out and subscribe to it if you'd like to. This is just an eat to live journey where I am taking control over my health. And a lot of you already know that I am diabetic, and I've been fighting with this for a long time and trying to control it. And I think we just about have it under control now with medication, but I want to get off of medication. So this is the other way to do it. So guys, if you like this type of video, give me a thumbs up. If you've not yet subscribed, please do. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me what's on your table. Do you have endless projects going on. I seem to have so many projects going on. You can see my little boxes right there. Those are all projects going on that I have. Some of them I don't have to touch because they're block of the month, you know, like my cotton cuts, my carnival tree of life. Those are done. So, you know, just tell me what projects you've got going on. Or are you a one project at a time person? I just have to have so many at one time so I don't get bored with them. And, you know, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I do respond to each and every comment personally. I try to at least. And as always, until I see you again, have a very blessed day. Goodbye.